it's your boy Slap Train, and welcome guys to something different, something new to the channel. Now, I've been looking a little bit on the forums, and since I cannot post on the forums due to I'm banned for whatever reason, I'm still unsure of why I actually got banned from the Turn 10 forums. I figured today we'd take a little bit of a different route on our videos. Now, if you guys want to keep seeing more videos like this, discussing about forum topics, make sure you guys slap that like button. Let me know in the comment section below as well too. But I figured it'd be just a nice change up. You guys are watching some open lobby footage from a couple days back. We had a nice massive open lobby. So this is our beautiful sliding right now from here. It gets a little bit sloppy, but the main thing is, I mean, we're having a lot of fun as we're doing it. And unfortunately, I mean, this thing does take a little bit to get used to. This is a big damn car, but not the only one in the race right now. We have a lot of people in here now. Starting up at the front right here, we have ZHNS, Hendog, JNR Barrett, Nighthawk 93, Touch My Swag 7, All Diligence, Actions Pulse, Delta Charlie 9, Destroyers, How Do I Drift, Fracture Goblin, and myself. As well too, XYCEAU, I have no idea how that's pronounced, I'm sorry, Uncharted Guy 194, Wolf Predator, and So Spitzy, man. This is a big lobby, and we had a lot of fun doing this, but back onto the topic though. Turn 10 doesn't care about drifters. Now this is sent as a question on the Forza Motorsport website forum page in the Drift Lounge. Now this was made by Stu420, and he posts, so just a little rant. I don't think people will think it's a big deal, but I do. If you think about it, Turn 10 does not care about drifters. They're too busy holding the hands of racers, circuit, drag, etc. Example, adding in all these no collision lobbies for the racers. It's awesome and all, but I could really care less because I drift. The least they could do for our drift lobbies is to restrict certain body types from the drift hoppers, Indy cars, F1, supercars. Also, another little thing is car performance index. I don't think that there should be going over P class or X class, seeing as whenever an X and P or even R class get to the lobby, all they do is troll and race a few laps before we can get half done the race. I've loved drifting up until now, but it sucks that Forza hasn't seen this coming. It was still like this in Forza 4 with all the R class racers. It'd be really nice if Forza actually thought about drifters for once. I still do have more, but this is all that I would like to dish for now, unless more people feel the same way. Come on, Forza Turn 10, you've been awesome for years now, and I'm having second thoughts. Good day. Now, this is a pretty big question. I mean, this has really been the question and also, I mean, debate for quite some time. I mean, my personal perspective on this is that we haven't really seen anything from Turn 10 really supporting the drifting crowd. I mean, the only thing that we've really seen was Dai Yoshihara's paint job contest, and my man Destroyer should have won, and I mean, that was kind of ridiculous how that happened, but that's really the only thing that we saw that really showed Turn 10 reaching out to the drifting audience. And I mean, really, I personally feel that they should be really emphasizing drifting in their games. They should be making it a point to let us know. Now, I mean, I would love to see cold hard numbers on, you know, how many drifters, how many circuit racers play this game, but I'm sure it's quite a bit. Now, Aerodynamic also chirped into this and says Turn 10 doesn't need to care about drifters. Their main demographic are casual players. Drifters are a minority in all respects. Now, that's from my man AeroHD. Ain't care, man, you know what I'm saying? Hashtag ain't care, he's all about that life. But I definitely do agree with Aero. That is something that, you know, they've really just been playing to the demographic area. I mean, a lot of the car packs, obviously, not really the car packs, but in terms of the car selection, I feel that it's more based towards the younger audience as well, too. Now, we had a reply here, and this was from Jennifer right now. It says, Jennifer chirps in right here and gets in, Turn 10 doesn't care about drifters, and the drift community put Forza on the map, and everyone knows that. Team Blackjack was on the trailer on Forza 3, just waiting for Gran Turismo 7, see what happens. Now, Arrow also chirped in this and said, I've heard, wait for GT for years now unless the game is drifting oriented or Need for Speed. There will never be an emphasis for drifters, and ever, period. Now, really, I mean, gotta agree with both of them. I mean, I feel that Forza drew in a massive audience with Blackjack's you know, big performance that they performed for the trailer for Forza 3. And if you guys have not seen Team Blackjack's trailer for Forza 3, go and watch that now, because that is partially why I even got the damn game. And looking back at it now, that is almost a pretty damn good reason why I ended up getting this game. And I mean, complete honesty on that, really is. Now, one thing as well too, I remember watching the Team Blackjack trailer and just thinking to myself, I was like, oh my god, this game looks absolutely amazing. Because back in the day, I didn't play a lot of Forza. I mean, I played Forza 2 for quite a bit, but really, I mean, I wasn't a hardcore fan of the series just coming from PlayStation, right? So that was a pretty big reason why I ended up actually picking up Forza 3 for sure. Now, Art Weber posted, fingers crossed as the time goes by, more Forza Motorsport 4 drifters make the transition over. Now, we had another comment from Black97 Kooky, and he says, with the new $3.99 price tag and no more Kinect, you might just get what you want. I'm thinking about it, but I see the Drift Lounge and dread having to search the forum to find people to tandem with. I hated doing it in Forza 3. I mean, right there, that is a huge thing, not having hoppers or, you know, created lobbies that we can do. It really sucks. Now, an actual post from Black97 Kooky regarding Arrow's post back here, it says, very, very sad, but very, very true. It's not that Turn 10 doesn't care about us drifters, because even drag and circuit racers fell out in the cold in some respects of the game. It's just the focus of the games have shifted more to the casual player, and has been so since Forza Motorsport 3. Hardcore fans will say since FM2, since they started with FM1. On the business side of things, yeah, it's a smart move because they can turn a casual newcomer into a fan. That just means more money. And let's face it, all of us started as a casual newcomer, some just earlier than others. But as someone who is already a fan, since I don't like it. Side note, when Forza didn't have dedicated drift lobbies or drag lobbies, we had just do it ourselves. Using custom lobbies, FM2 glory days. They seem to be the less complaints. Not saying there weren't any, just less complaints. Now that is absolutely true. I remember playing on damn old Copperhead on that game, and that was the damn days, man. Now Forza 2, man, that takes me a while back, and I mean that just shows how long I've been a part of this damn series as well too, for sure. Now, as well too, we had a pretty big post here from PTG Baby Cow, and it says, I disagree. I think that game is being overhyped and it's not going to be what people expect. There are some Forza faithfuls on this board who have been a part of the beta testing group, yet they keep coming back to the Forza and saying that although Project Cars looks pretty good, it's not the driving game Forza is. To be honest, Forza fans has always been pretty spoiled, and we are taking the game and the series for granted. I think that they're doing a good job. Sure, I have my gripes about the game, but personally, I think that people are being too nitpicky. Most of the issues people are starting to have to do with other players, much so than the game itself. For instance, this very thread is complaining about class restrictions being needed in the drift lobbies. Well, if it wasn't for other players who to do these things intentionally to ruin someone else's fun, it wouldn't be an issue. Same thing with people complaining about the crashers in the lobby. Turn 10 is listening and they are doing what they can with the available resources. Do you really want them pulling away employees who are working on a possible future track in order to fix this issue? Be patient. Now that is very well-spoken words as well too. I mean, really, you know, a lot of the issues do come from the players, and yes, I mean, that's always going to be there. You're always going to have trolls. You're always going to have people that are going to be coming at you, trying to, you know, spin you out or whatever. But I feel like a lot of the issues as well too are, at least for me, focused around the fact of just not having anything drift related. You know what I mean? Yes, we have the tracks, we can drift the tracks, but what about a track creator? You know what I mean? What about more body kits? What about, you know, having all these kind of driftable features, maybe even you know, a steering angle mod, something of that nature. I mean, just something different, something new, something for the drifting community. Now, Stewie420 posted again, says, and it's not like putting this into this wish list is going to make it happen anyways. They're doing it wrong, creating something that letting consumers figure out if they screwed or not. Which, what they should do is ask US, the people that are playing this game, what we want implemented into the game and tell us whether or not it can be done, instead of making us wait and wait until we get nothing we really don't want. Long Beach, for example, garbage. Now, hold up. Stop right there. Stu, I'm going to have to disagree with you on that one, man. it was an absolutely beautiful recreation track. Me personally, I thought that they did an amazing example of Long Beach. They hit that track perfect. They recreated that thing perfectly. The water fountain, everything. I love it, man. Absolutely love it. So I'm gonna have to stop you on that one, my man. But definitely do hear you on some of the stuff there. Now, Zoomzy says there should be a PI limit or R-Class in drift lobbies. However, I would really like a JDM car pack full of Japanese tuner classics that weren't included in the game. Also, a few more maps including Suzuka Circuit, Nuremberg Ring, and Fujimi Kaido if possible. I feel like this may not happen because Turn 10 only cares about the new gamers to racing simulators, and cha-ching, gentlemen, money. Now, very, very interesting topic for today's video. Something really that I personally have been really kind of looking over. I mean, that is a huge issue with a lot of drifters, is the fact of, you know, drifting packs. Do they really care about drifters in the community? I mean, we haven't seen much. I don't know what's going to happen. I'd like to know your thoughts on the issue, guys. I really would. Let me know if you guys want to tweet it at me as well in the comment section below. Let me know your 2 cents. Does Turn 10 really care about drifters? I mean, my answer to this question would be yes and no. I understand that they are dealing with what they have. They don't want to pull people off of certain projects, and I understand that drifting isn't for everybody. But I think that the small community that has been with Turn 10 for this long really does deserve something for the drifting community. Whether it be bringing back the JDM cars like actually Zoomzy said. I mean, we've been waiting for the S13 and 14 now since the game came out, and we still haven't got it yet. So I'd like to see some of those cars make an appearance again. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, if you guys want to see more videos discussing about forums on the Forza Motorsport page, as I said, I'm banned. I can't even post on here, so I figured I'd voice my opinion on YouTube. Now, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys very much for coming around today. Jabuta Cybe Train, I'm out. Peace.
We was rocking the club on the drop.